Oh. Woo! It's back. It's finally gonna actually be time this time. Oh, my light's not on. Ah. There we go. How y'all doing? A whole hour later, because Legends sucks. I could have slept like an extra hour or something. Yes, sir, we back. Wonder what the problem was. I'm eating some lime Chobani yogurt. Some good stuff. This better be... This better be absolutely amazing. After having to wait all this time, this better change my life. Hello, David. And if I did not hear about it, but that's hype. I love Fire Force. I haven't read the manga, but I love the anime. It's too early. It is 12 hours earlier than my normal streams at night. School in 30 minutes? Sheesh. Season 3 should be hype. I'm excited for it as well. Thank you, TC Goat. You are also a goat. It's literally in your name. Your favorite ship didn't happen. Trying to think of who that would be. Thank you, David. Just finished school. Oh, look at that. We got two different sides of the coin. Someone about to start school and someone who's just finished school. The beauty of the internet. Oh, Shinra and Havana. I could see why that may not have worked out. Yeah, if it's something exciting, that's gonna be sad for my 10k CC, because then I'm gonna want to summon for it. And have I watched season 2 of Demon Slayer? I have, and it was fantastic. It had my favorite Hashira. I love Uzui. I just don't think it's gonna be an Ultra. We just got an Ultra unit, so they're not gonna start making this a monthly thing. I think our next Ultra unit will be Anniversary. It seems like a 3-month thing, since we got Ultra Super Gogeta in December, and then Goku in March. Super Vegito, what's going on? Oh, I like how we're waiting, and then it's just gonna have another countdown once this thing actually begins. I don't know why that just changed, but okay. Oh, they could bring back the free ultras. The free ultras just aren't nearly as good, and they never will be because they want your money. And we're gonna be live on Twitch later. Yes, I plan to, on my normal nighttime streams, I plan to be live. Zenkai VB? Whew. I hope so, man. I'd love a Zenkai VB. Ultra Spider-Man? That'd be kind of nutty. A collab with Spider-Man? If they announce a Heroes collab, then I will accept the fact that they were a whole hour late. I'll let them off the hook. Zenkai UI Goku, that would be pretty hype. He definitely needs something. Ultra Cumber? I have a feeling they wouldn't go straight in with Ultras, but maybe. I hope they tell us they're finally gonna Zenkai the Green Goku. That's coming in August. The one that won the vote, that's coming in August.
Everyone.
Hello, Toshi. Why does it always put these in German, man?
And with me today,
hi everyone, I'm the advertising producer Kai. It's time for reviews and stuff. Last month, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku joined the game as our second ever summonable ultra character. And
it's game time, baby.
Is already taking PvP by storm.
That is right. When this character's unique gauge fills up, it'll restore their vanishing gauge. This is really an extremely strong ability because it'll allow Goku to remain on the battlefield for a very long time. The unique gauge also fills up extremely fast when you're charging ki, so even if it becomes a 1v3 battle, this is the kind of character that can give you hope and make you think, I can do this. Also, being able to seal the enemy's strike arts every time when faced with an enemy is also very useful. It's especially strong against melee-focused parties where it can almost make it impossible for them to fight back. It's definitely not a situation I'd want to find myself in.
We also introduced the new Full Power Battle mode.
Full Power Battle, baby.
Have you cleared the Scream difficulty yet?
Yeah, I have. But
it's over.
Been a pretty tough battle to fight through. Although it's honestly so hard that I lost several times in the process. It's been a while since I've lost in an event battle, so it's kind of refreshing actually.
It takes a bit of trial and error. But
alright, Toshi flexing on us.
It feels great when you finally win. When I play it, I realized that you have to focus on party competition and stopping the boss Ultra Burst attack.
You're absolutely correct. The basic strategy is to save your Rising Rush Z and all-out rush attacks until you see the gauge and countdown that appears when the enemy starts to use their Ultra Burst.
With that, let's move on to our first segment. Answer them or Legends Beginner.
Oh yeah, that's right. They said there's gonna be a little quiz.
We had our 60 million users campaign last month, and one of the things I'm really pleased with is that we saw an increase in the number of new users. So we've decided to have a little quiz focusing on some Legends fundamentals that we want to help everybody keep in mind as they keep playing.
All right.
I hope you'll all play along and see if you can get all the questions right.
Oh, here we go. 7 questions, and they're all true or false.
Without further ado, let's move on to the questions. The Legends beginner quiz start now.
Question 1. In the hyperdimensional co-op, if you perform an assist while your buddy is being attacked, your link percentage will greatly increase.
True, I think. I don't really remember co-op too well, to be honest.
Question 2.
Oh, they're not even gonna tell us. Okay.
And hyperdimensional co-op, it's best to use Shallot because Shallot has an elemental advantage against the boss.
No, he's not one of the boost characters. I feel like the boost characters are always superior.
Question 3. In hyperdimensional co-op, if you tap the screen 3 times in quick succession, you will taunt the boss and increase the amount of aggro that you draw.
No, don't you have to click the aggro button? I didn't think they had a separate way of doing it. What's with all these co-op questions?
You can exchange excess Rising Souls for Zenkai Souls at the exchange shop.
Oh, can you do this? No, I don't think... Can you?
Question 5. You cannot disable PvP message notifications.
Oh, I have absolutely no idea. I've never looked at those settings.
Question 6. In full power battle, it's best to use your Rising Rush Z as soon as it's ready.
No. You want to save that for the Ultra thing. Do you like Dragon? What do you mean by that?
You can set your own comrades for full power battle on the friend screen from the main menu.
That's kind of a weird way to word it. You can use your friend's characters.
Okay, question time is over.
What are these obscure questions they're asking?
Players breeze through all of those. We're going to go through the answers now, so this will be a good chance for any skilled players to use this as a review, and for anyone who's just
Oh,
starting
like
out
the
to learn
creature
something
dragons? Yeah, they're cool.
Question 1 was true. If you perform an assist while your
go,
buddy is
baby.
being attacked, your link percentage will increase. Increasing your link percentage will cause your key recovery speed and arts card draw speed to increase after the enemy's shield breaks. So make sure to use the assist system as much as possible.
I think most players know what rank percentage is, but there are a lot of who don't know what effect active when you increase it.
That is very true. The increase in key recovery speed and arts card draw speed means that after the shield breaks, you can unleash a bunch of attacks one after another. This is especially crucial in the extreme difficulty, where it really pays off to use assist as much as you can. Next,
They're really giving you these important co-op tips for their great game mode.
The strongest characters to challenge
Exactly.
and co-op with are the battle bonus characters for each event.
Bingo.
Since bosses on extreme difficulty in hyperdimensional co-op have the dark element, that does mean that Shallot has an elemental advantage. But ideally, you should still use battle bonus characters as much as possible.
Facts.
That is not to say you shouldn't use Shallot at all. Just try to use
No,
battle bonus
don't.
characters as much as
Don't
you
use
can.
Shallot.
Next, question 3. This answer is false.
Yeah, so there's a
In
button.
order to use
Yeah.
taunt, you need to tap the taunt icon.
If I'm ever under attack and my body taunt the enemy, I always think, oh, this person knows what co-op is all about.
So, next up
Okay.
is question 4. The answer is true.
Oh, you can.
Exchange any excess rising
Oh, yeah,
souls
that's right, you
for
can,
Zenkai
in the recycle
souls
center,
at the
yeah.
Recycle center and the exchange shop.
I forgot, yeah, it's
There's a
50 to
limited
1.
number of ways
That's
to get
why.
your hands on Zenkai souls directly, but you can collect as many rising souls as you want in bonus battles and then exchange them at the recycle center. Moving
Some
on,
tips if you
here
didn't
is
know.
Question 5.
Can't?
This answer
Okay.
is false. If you change your PvP message notification settings to off by going to the options and choosing other, then you will no longer receive message notifications.
I guess some people want to see messages from other people while others don't.
Why would you turn them off?
That's why
Like,
it's made optional. Feel free to change your settings to suit your preferences.
it's not like they're personal
Next
messages.
is question 6. This answer is false.
Exactly.
We touched on this at the beginning, but stopping the enemy's ultra burst attack in full power battle is critical. So
I mentioned this in
strongly
my
suggest that you save your
amazing
Rising
guide
Rush
video.
for when the boss starts preparing for an ultra burst attack, and then use it then.
In hyperdimensional co-op, it's common to use your Rising Rush after the enemy shield breaks. But for full power battle, you should use it to avoid getting hit with an ultra burst attack.
There's probably going to be
Lastly,
another one of
the
these,
answer
so
to question
it's good to know.
7 is false. You can set your own comrades from the comrade settings located at the very top of the screen in full power battle. So make sure to set your comrades so your friends
Custom
and fellow
messages
guild
would
members
be-
can use them.
Things would go downhill real
This brings
fast.
us to the end of the question and answers. How many were you able to get right? We actually got some of today's questions from the Legend test located on the official site.
Well, there's a
There are
test.
30
I didn't even know
questions in
this.
total that you can use to nail down the fundamental of Legends. So check it out and try to get 100%.
I feel like
With
these.
that, let's move on to the Legend update info.
All right, here we go.
So,
The exciting
we'd like to
stuff.
Start off by sharing the following with you.
Oh, Spanish language option.
We will soon be offering a Spanish language option in Dragon Ball.
It's exciting
Legends.
for the Spanish
This is great
speakers.
news for Spanish-speaking players.
I like to think so. So we want to make sure Legends is as easy to play for as many people as we can, so that they can truly appreciate how great it is for themselves. With that in mind, of course, we've been working to make Spanish available for everyone.
When is it set to be implemented?
We're aiming to provide this by the end of May, so please wait just a little bit longer. And by all means, we hope you'll enjoy the story mode in Spanish when it is available. You can
Ooh,
access
alright.
the story from the archives, so even if you're caught up in all the latest chapters and content, go ahead and replay any part you'd like.
That brings us to the end of Legend update info. Next up, new Legends
That's
info.
the end of update
And
info.
we
What?
have for you today?
Fusion Android 13 Zenkai. Oh, what does this say about our LF?
Zenkai Awakening.
Oh,
Players with Android parties are super excited to hear this.
No doubt. We'd like to tell you a little about this character's abilities for now.
After Zenkai Awakening, Fusion Android 13's special arts will restore the Vanishing Gauge on hit. Plus, when you unlock all the unique abilities, Fusion Android 13 will recover Ki and draw a Strike Arts card when entering the battlefield. All this, and an overall increase to endurance, makes this character reliable in a pinch.
Please give the Zenkai Awakened and powered up Fusion Android 13 a try.
ooh, all right.
I think it's time to move
Oh,
on to the
here we
info
go.
that everyone's been
Here we
waiting
go,
for.
ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed. So, take a look at this.
Oh, it is.
You'd better make this
Oh, it is. It is. It's them. It's them. Oh, I'm gonna have to summon.
Come on, Gohan.
Oh,
Go ahead and run.
there's no way it's just 17, right? Nope, there she is. Yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. 17 and 18 tag unit. I'm gonna have to summon, and here we go, just before anniversary.
Say goodbye.
Ready? Let's go.
Yeah. Now die! Time to end this.
It was fun.
Oh, poor Gohan, man.
It sucks to be you right now.
You are not surviving this.
Legends Limited Android 17 and Android 18 will take the stage as Legends' second tag character.
I'm sure many of you thought there might be more tag characters, and well, here we are.
Here we are.
Major special ability of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta, the tag character that we released during last year's Legends Festival was Reversed Element Fractures. But what kind of special ability
Oh, they won't have
will
the same
Android
thing?
17 and 18 have?
So, this tag character will have
Oh.
reverse elemental factors just like Goku
They
and
do,
Vegeta.
okay.
Specifically, Android 17 will be red.
Oh, they're red.
18 will be reverse red.
It's been a while since
called
we
it.
had a red
Called it, Plusty.
Element character.
That is right. It's been difficult to use red characters in the current meta, but we think this might shake things up in the PvP. Now, let's take a closer look at their abilities.
All right, let's see these things.
Our second ever tag character,
Powerful
Android
opponent in
17
future.
and Android 18, is a ferocious range type attacker. They possess a whole host of amazing offensive abilities, such as constantly active endurance nullification and damage increases when landing strike or blast arts hits.
They nullify
17 and
endurance.
18 also both have special cover changes against blast arts, so neither of them is a slouch in the defense department either. They're easy to use abilities that are fitting of the Legends Limited moniker. On top of that, 17 excels at health recovery and is able to reduce the enemy's ki, resulting in a character that is well balanced between attack and defense. 18, on the other hand, can dish out some real damage with Strike Arts attack despite being a range type, and some excellent ki recovery on top of that creates a truly formidable offensive character. If you find that your health's getting a bit low, switch to 17. If you want to deal serious damage, switch to 18. That's the most effective way to use this new tag character.
Okay.
Whenever you hit with a strike or a burst out, you'll get a boost to damage. That's a pretty powerful unique ability, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Both 17 and 18 share this unique ability, so they'll bring some serious firepower. 17 will also restore health, so they're strong defensively too, making them a very balanced fighter.
Storing that health.
It's so exciting to have the second ever tag character.
It is.
I hope everyone will try and get them.
I'm
So
gonna
we will
try.
Introduce some new characters.
Are
and
you
that
gonna
will
try?
Normally bring us to the end of the show, but we still have some more information. to
More
share with you.
information? Ooh, okay.
And we
Ooh.
think that you'll be very excited to hear about
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Check it out.
What is this? Oh, it's the
And
movie.
release of Dragon
It's the
Ball
movie.
Super superhero movie, Legends is holding a special campaign. We have a ton of exciting content.
Ooh, baby,
planned,
we
so
got the
let's get right
movie
into it.
collab coming up.
First up,
Up to 100 free summons.
players
I'm a
play
fan of
up to
that.
100 summons for free. You can get one consecutive summon ticket each day for up to 10 days.
Okay.
Make sure you log in during the campaign and get loads of character with those free summons.
Super login bonus. Ooh.
The login bonus has powered up
Ooh.
with even more rewards.
Chrono
including getting a bunch
crystals.
of Chrono crystals and energy
Hopefully it is actually a
Plus,
bunch.
we even got arts card sleeves based on the movie just for you.
You
Why
can
is
get
it-
them from the login bonus, so don't miss it out.
Why does it sound like Toshi
And
just
here's
recorded
our
that?
Final announcement for today. It is
They're bringing movie characters into the game! Yo! Wow, even with it delayed and stuff. Oh!
Gamma 1 and Gamma 2.
Gamma
Dragon
1 and
Ball Super
2.
Superhero are both coming to Legends.
Are they gonna be
These
separate?
characters
Or
will be appearing in the new movie, but you'll have a chance to play as them in Legends first.
ooh,
Exactly.
okay, that's kind of
We
spicy.
wanted to get them into the game as soon as possible for everyone to enjoy. So the entire Legends team has worked very hard to bring them to life. Their abilities are going to be very powerful too.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a
Gamma
look.
1 is an attacker that excels in stringing together
Androids.
blast arts combos.
Ooh, big help for
Every
androids.
time Gamma 1 faces an enemy, its blast damage will increase, and anytime it fires off a blast arts attack, its critical rate will increase too. Upon activating a special arts, strike arts cards will turn into blast arts cards, and blast arts cost will decrease. So, start off an engagement with a special arts to deal serious blast damage to the enemy. When Gamma 1 fires off its special move arts, it'll increase critical rate, so attacking when your critical rate is already high will almost certainly inflict a huge amount of damage. Plus, Gamma 1 also has an ability that restores ally health every time the enemy uses a special move arts, which means this
Oh.
character can reliably protect your other battle members even when on standby.
That's interesting.
Gamma 2 is a strike attacker that specializes in dealing critical damage. When the enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield, it'll decrease the enemy's sustained damage cut effects, while increasing this character's critical rate. The special move arts will also increase critical damage, so even if the enemy tries to cover change against it, you might still be able to deal a huge amount of damage with a critical hit. While Gamma 2 is already a mighty attacker at the start of battle, over time, various effects will activate according to the number of timer counts elapse, including strike and blast arts costs down, and arts card draw speed up. This character can take the offensive even more aggressively as the battle progresses. Gamma 2 can also shorten ally substitution counts and seal all of the enemy's main abilities.
Oh, that's
So
annoying.
There's a real variety to the different playstyles you can use. I hope you'll all grab these characters and give it a try for yourselves.
Gamma 1's special arts looks so strong.
It definitely is. You can recover ki and reduce the cost of blast arts, so Gamma 1 is an easy character to combo with. Gamma 1's main ability will also increase arts card draw speed by 1 level, allowing for even greater combo potential.
Okay.
We think this character will be very fun and easy to play with.
Hopefully.
Also, looking at Gamma 2's special move, which buffs critical damage inflicted, and its special arts, which nullifies its unfavorable element factors, It's easy to see that Gamma 2 is a character who specializes in offense.
Which reminds me, during this campaign, you can get Gamma 1 Z power from the special mission.
So it's gonna be free to play.
We hope you all be looking forward to it. And now we're
At least,
finally
or
to the
maybe
end of
it's
today's
like
review
All-Star
and
Banner.
stuff.
I think maybe that's
We
what they
hope
mean by
you're
that.
Excited for Legend's second tag character.
I
as well
am.
As the moving tie-in campaign.
The excitement in Legends is really starting to heat up this year. We have another feedback update full of smaller improvements planned, and we're also hoping to share that and more with all of you next month.
Okay.
Please look forward to that as well.
Yes, please. Let's meet again in the next reveals and stuff.
Well,
Bye.
the next one is anniversary. See you later, Toshi. And wow, all right. So we just, I mean, I think the characters didn't even have art and stuff yet, the movie ones. So that'll be later. But let's go back in here for a second. Where's 17 and 18?
Constantly
Okay. So it's not an easy skip for me. I'm definitely summoning for 17 and 18. 17 and 18 as a tag unit. That's sick, man. Technically, it's the first girls LF, even though that doesn't buff girls in any shape, way, or form. It is the first one. All right, so let's read through this a little bit. I know he talked about it, but so there's the ability will be buffing android's powerful opponent in future. Base blast attack and defense and increase android strike defense. Okay. So ranged. Interesting that they're making another ranged. So it seems androids has a lot of range stuff going on now with the red 21, the green 21. Now we're going to have this red tag unit and then the gamma 2 or no, it's gamma 1 is ranged. Easy skip until you see what they do and how powerful they are. I mean, just assuming how the other tag unit is and was, I'm sure they're gonna be probably pretty good. Also, they're making it before anniversary, and so they want people to buy it. But I'm sure we'll get more information later tonight. Main ability, it's the switch, reverses own element factors and restores own key, increases arts card draw speed, and reduces special moves arts cost. Alright, anything that increases arts card draw speed is certainly helpful. Unique, they'll do extra damage against Super Saiyan or Saiyan. That's pretty big, since Super Saiyan and Saiyan are pretty prevalent tags a lot of people like to run, so that's kind of big, since there's a lot of Saiyans or Super Saiyans in PvP. Nullifies enemies, restoring on health where it reaches 0. This is huge because it's basically like full power Frieza. So you can just rush with 17 and 18. And you kill them, even if they have endurance, unless it's a revival unit. So that's actually pretty big. That's actually huge. I've been looking for a character to have that since I don't have full power Frieza. So increases damage inflicted, reduces damage received, and reduces blast arts cost when battle starts or when this character enters the battlefield via tag switch. Alright, that's pretty good. You know, we'll have to see the percentages, of course, but, you know, it's good stuff. Restores own health and increases damage inflicted upon landing a strike or blast arts hit. Oh, okay. So it's similar to like how Beerus, the blue Beerus, gets health back every time he uses a strike, although this is strike or blasts, so that's a lot more cards that can give you health. I wonder what the percent will be for how much health you get back. And then a special cover change against blast. All right, spicy. Let's hop over to the 18 side of things. So when you switch over to Android 18, you will reverse your element factors. So 18 will be strong against blue and weak against yellow. And you'll restore your own health and ki and reduce enemy ki. And then reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 1. 3 times, too. That's pretty... They're loving these reduced Dragon Ball, abilities on characters, it seems. Unique ability, extra damage against Super Saiyan or Saiyan, that's the same. Nullify endurance is the same. That's the increasing damage, reducing the damage in blast arts is the same. Slightly restore vanish gauge and increase damage inflicted upon landing a strike or blast arts. Okay, Now that sounds kind of spicy. It depends how much Vanishing Gauge they give back. Like maybe it'll be, I would assume it'd probably be similar to how LF Future Gohan gets his Vanish Gauge restored a little bit when he uses strike cards. Although hers are strike or blast, which is a lot more than just Gohan's strike. So you could be getting a lot of vanishes potentially, depending on how much, it gives you back and how long you're able to combo. So, okay, that's pretty spicy. And then a special cover change against blast arts. So, okay. So 17 restores your health out when using cards, and 18 restores your vanish. All right, David, have a good one. Okay. All right. That sounds like it certainly could be good. We'll have to see, of course, percentages, and then I'm sure their stats will be good. They're a new LF that's coming out, so I'm sure they'll have, good blast and strike. We'll just have to see the percentages on a lot of these things, to see more about them, but that's pretty spicy. And then you get to team that up with the fact that we're getting this man, Zenkai, so he'll be buffing red androids. So when they drop, I assume they're going to drop tonight. I would assume they drop tonight. I don't think Gamma 1 and 2 are dropping tonight, but the 17 and 18 I would assume drop tonight. The Gamma 1 and 2 seem like they still need work because they didn't even have art for them, and I feel like that's something you need before you add them into the game. So, but yeah, I think 17 and 18 will be here tonight. I'm sure we'll have, some announcement of the banner at some point. I can check, actually. Maybe they have it up already. I'm not sure. I'll go check Legend Space, but maybe it just comes later. Since it is the weekly reset, it probably comes out later. We'll probably find out about it later. But this guy will be Zenkai buffing them, so that's pretty big. They'll have a Zenkai buff. They also have a Zenkai buff from Rose, since they're going to be powerful opponent. So that's pretty nice. And then Gamma 1 and 2, who, yeah, I don't think they're coming tonight. I think this will be later. I think the whole movie celebration thing will be, a little later. But he's a green ranged, so interesting that they would bring a new red ranged for the LF when we have the Android. The free-to-play 21's not bad, to be honest. And then our other ranged for androids is also green in the green 21. I'm not sure if they're free to play because, so they did mention, where is it? Let me see here. Said it somewhere. So this says special missions where you can get Gamma 1 Z power. That could be free to play, or they could be talking about how, when they do all-star banners, they have special missions that you can get that can give you Z power after you summon them. So it depends how you want to view it. I think it could go either way, but if they're free to play, that would obviously be better or worse. I don't know. Depends on how you feel about free to play units, because free to play units are normally not as good as, the paid ones. But Gamma 1 abilities, he'll increase blast damage inflicted when faced with enemy, and increases critical rate upon activating blast arts. So he seems like a crit unit. That's just what I'm getting from this. Changes strike arts into blast arts and reduces blast arts cost upon special arts activation. Okay, so that's like the opposite of Yellow 18, how she turns blasts into strikes. His green will change the strikes to blasts. And then increases critical rate upon special move arts. So that's a blue card. And restore ally health when enemy uses special move arts. Interesting. So he'll get slapped. Or I guess Toshi said that it'll work even if he's on, the bench. So, or not in battle. Or not, getting hit with the special move. If he's just the other character that's, swapped out. So, okay. That's interesting. And then Gamma 2 is a melee, which is interesting that they're having all these different melee and blast units for androids. I guess you gotta decide, what you want to roll with. But he reduces enemies' sustained damage crit effects and increases his own critical rate when enemy switches characters while this character's on the battlefield. So again, it seems both of these guys are kind of crit related. Increases crit damage upon special move arts. Okay. So I guess it would just hit a little harder if you do crit. And then reduces own strike and blast arts cost and increases arts card draw speed according to the number of timer counts elapsed. So that's pretty good. anything that makes it cheaper and allows you to use more cards is definitely helpful and allows you to have longer combos. So not a whole lot to know about these two, but it's exciting we're getting something from the movie because the movie's been delayed, so wasn't sure how that was going to work. But this is definitely the exciting news that he was talking about last month, and it seems it was about the movie. So yeah, and then we have a little event that they'll be having with the movie characters. So they're, the login bonus, and then what was the other thing? Oh, way to go. Yeah, the free summons too, which seems to have, some semi-recent-ish decent characters. So that's some exciting stuff. But yeah, I'll probably make a video when we get more info about 17 and 18, so later today. So keep your eyes peeled for that, I suppose. But that's really it. I do plan to summon for them, unless they are somehow just awful, but I highly doubt they will be. And, yep. So I'll be live on my Twitch later today for anyone who wants to stop by. But I hope you all have a fantastic day. And if you don't want them, if you don't run, powerful opponent or androids, then, save up for Annie. Otherwise, it's summoning time, man. It's summoning time. Who hates Android 21? That just doesn't exist. There's no one that hates Android 21. But you all have an absolute good one, and I'll catch you all later on in the day. So I shall see you all